Hi, and welcome back to day 2 of our Mindful Mama Morning Challenge. Today we are focusing on gratitude. So we'll be focusing on that throughout our yoga practice, and at the end of the class we'll be going over some specific gratitude prompts. So you can either sit comfortably and think about those in your mind or say them aloud, or if you prefer, you can jot them down in a journal and pause it as I go through, write them down in your journal if you need more time. So if you would like to do it that way, be sure to have some paper and something to write with by your side. When you are ready, we will get started in a comfortable seated position. So coming into a cross-legged position, if that feels comfortable for you, sitting up nice and tall. Let the shoulders drop down the spine, crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. And if you'd like, you can close the eyes down or find a soft gaze in front of you. Just taking this moment to connect with our breath and settle into this space. Let's take a big inhale through the nose, filling up the belly. Exhale through the nose, releasing the air, drawing the belly back in. 2 more like that at your own pace. And let's just start our practice today by finding some gratitude for yourself. Being grateful to yourself that you signed up for this challenge, that you're here practicing today, making time for yourself. None of those things are easy, so really give yourself the appreciation you deserve for that. When you're ready, let's gently open up the eyes. Start to wake our bodies up. So on the inhale, let's reach the arms up, looking up those fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time like that. Big inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. On the inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, twisting towards the side. So right hand comes behind you, left hand comes to right knee. Opening up the shoulders, nice straight spine, belly draws in, either looking to the side or over the back shoulder. And gently unraveling, come back to center. Arms reach up, big inhale. Big exhale, taking it over the opposite side, right hand to left knee, left hand behind, twisting, gazing to the side or behind. Slowly unraveling. We'll stretch through the side body now. The right hand comes down by the side. The left arm comes up and over, keeping those sit bones down, shoulders stacked and open, shoulders away from the ears. Feeling that big side body stretch. And then coming over to the other side, left hand down, right arm up and over. Finding your breath. Coming back to center. From here, we're gonna extend the right leg out. So left leg stays in, right leg comes out in a diagonal. And we're just gonna take the left hand to the side of that left hip. And then as we inhale, we're gonna press up onto that left knee, lifting the hips and the upper body up towards the sky, really opening those areas. So come with me, left hand plants down, press the hips up, reaching the right arm back and around, opening up through the whole front of the body, and exhale, coming back down. Beautiful. From here, we're just going to stretch gently towards that right leg as it's extended. So just rotating the hips to face that foot. Left foot still in. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Reach the arms up. Exhale, folding over that right leg. Nice and gently here. We're still getting warm, so just letting the hands fall wherever they naturally go. Let's take a breath in. Flat back. And exhale, seeing if you can fold a little more. Slowly start to come back up. And we'll take that over to the other side. Left leg comes to the side, right leg draws in. This time taking the right hand to the outside of that right hip, under the shoulder. Big inhale, pressing up onto that knee. Opening up through the front of the body here. Exhale, release, slowly come back down. And adjusting the hips to face the left foot now. Flexing those left toes up. Big inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips forward, folding over that leg. Stretching into the back of that left leg, and you'll probably feel it in the low back as well. Inhale, coming up, flat back. Exhale, see if you can fold a little bit deeper. And when you're ready, gently rolling the spine all the way back up. And from here, let's come on to all fours. So taking the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. From here, we're just gonna take the hips and the shoulders side to side, waking up those side bodies just a little more, moving at your own pace. And then from here, we're gonna sit onto the toes, onto the heels. So the toes tuck under, and then sitting onto those heels. Beautiful. From here, we're just gonna take the arms up. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows. So really opening up through the heart as you take the elbows back. Opening up through the chest. Stretching out through the bottoms of the feet, maybe looking up with the gaze. One more breath here. And then exhale, releasing, coming back down, maybe tapping the tops of the feet. That can be quite intense through the bottoms of the feet, but it's not an area we always stretch, so it needs a little bit of love. From here, let's come into our down dog. So hands come a little bit in front of the shoulders. They're about shoulder width, spread nice and wide, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, pressing away from the floor with the hands and the arms, dropping the heels down towards the mat and keeping the knees as bent as they need to be here. Let's just alternate bending one knee and then the other. Walking out our dog, stretching through the backs of the legs. When you're ready, find a little bit of stillness. On the inhale, let's lift the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through that right hip, keeping the shoulders square, just opening the hip up, taking the heel towards the glute and the knee towards the sky, feeling that stretch. And then as you exhale, keep that knee bent, draw it in towards the belly, and step it through between the hands. Beautiful. Keeping that right foot down, the knee lifted, or you can drop the back knee down, whatever you prefer. We're going to come all the way up into our high lunge. So reaching the arms up, really engaging those legs, nice and energized through that back heel. Big breath in here. And exhale, release the hands down to frame that foot. And let's just take it right back into our downward facing dog. Take one breath here. When you're ready, this time we'll inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that knee, reaching the knee up towards the sky as you draw the heel in towards the glute. And taking that bent knee in towards the chest. Now belly draws in as you reach the knee through, step the foot through between the hands. Setting up for our high lunge, press through those feet and rise all the way up, taking the arms up. Finding your breath, shoulders drop down, belly draws in. One more breath here. And exhale, release, framing that foot. Step back into our downward facing dog. Finding a breath here. Walking the hands back towards the feet, coming over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale to fold. Press through the feet. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, we're going to warm up the legs even more. So bringing those feet either together or hip width, and we're going to sink down into our chair pose. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, drop the hips really far back. Lift the arms, keep the belly in, shoulders down the spine, arms reaching up. See if you can see those toes when you look down. Take the hips a little bit further back if you can't. Let's take one more breath here. Exhale, fold over the legs. And from here, let's walk back into our down dog. Taking one last breath here. Dropping the knees down and coming into a seat with the legs in front of us. So we'll just find a little bit of a gentle stretch through the hips here, coming into our butterfly position. So feet are together, knees are falling towards the side of the mat. I'll show you from this angle. So option to keep the heels closer in towards the body or further away from you to make more of a diamond shape with the legs. Whatever feels good for your body today. I like to be kind of somewhere in the middle so I get an equal balance of a stretch into my inner thighs as well as my hips. So you can stay seated nice and tall here, or if you like, you can fold forward on an inhale to straighten through the spine, and an exhale to come forward. Letting your body soften and release into this position. Finding your breath here. Letting your body relax into the pose. And softening the body a little more as you exhale. When you're ready, slowly coming back out of it. And we'll start to move into the gratitude portion of this practice to close our class, to close our morning practice. So if you would like to journal with this, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, finding a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, you can keep the eyes open with a comfortable gaze or close them down to really be in your space, be in your mind. As you let these prompts about gratitude open your mind up to different things that we can be grateful and focus our gratitude on today and every day. So starting now, what's something that you're grateful for your past self for? This can be something that wasn't too long ago, or it can be something that was a long time ago. Letting that thought settle in. Coming into our next question, what's something you're grateful for about today? Doesn't matter how big or how small it is. Anything that brings you joy. And what's something you're grateful for about the future? This can be something in the near future or further away, something that you're looking forward to, or maybe something that you've been dreaming about. And as this practice comes to an end now, taking one more moment just to be grateful for yourself for being here today, to being open to new practices, new ideas and possibilities. I'm so grateful for you for being here with me. Let's take one breath together. Big inhale, arms reach up. Big exhale, hands come to heart center. Namaste. Thank you again for practicing with me today. I will see you tomorrow for day 3.